Next time I come back, I'll be here for like 10 hours.
Oh yeah.
Getting tatted.
Sun is shining, the weather is sweet. Make you want to move your dancing feet to the rescue. Here I am. Want you to know you're where I stand.
Good to see you, brother. It's been a while. I like the sweater.
Thank you.
Looking good, looking good.
You too.
Place is
As
looking
always.
amazing. Feel like it
Thank you,
keeps
thank you.
improving and improving.
Yeah.
Looks really nice.
Yeah, we're getting there. Better we're doing it.
Wow. I like the new watch, man.
Thank you.
It's
Yeah.
a nice one.
It's one of the earliest
man.
Audemars Piguet Cobras in white gold. Yeah.
That's so intricate, that bracelet.
It's so lovely.
That's
isn't
sick.
it?
It's very you too.
Right?
Like, yeah,
I'm glad you
very
think so.
you.
I love it.
Talking to a branding agency right now. I hired them to rebrand Forte.
Nice.
And what they're doing is essentially coming in and just taking what we already have, right, which is the brand that you already know,
Yeah.
black, white, the same typography, and just revamping it. Like it'll be a different logo, different fonts that we use, but it won't be completely different. I want an evolution instead of like, oh, this is a completely different brand, because we already have some brand recognition, we already have some,
Right.
you know, some IP that we built. So essentially they're giving me two options.
Okay.
And then we're gonna refine one of the options.
I
That's
see.
kind of what the contract says anyway. I just wanna make sure they give me two really good options, right? So I'm just having conversations with people to understand, like, I don't know, to get some feedback, get some suggestions. I feel like your brand, you're so good at branding. You're so, like, you know what your guardrails are, like stay within this,
Right.
you know, this construct. So I wanted to chat with you because, I mean, you're kind of a part of my brand. You're literally on me,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
at this point, yeah.
So it's like, I feel like, I don't know, there's a vision in my head of Forte kind of going in this direction, which would be pretty, like a little more edgy. It just adds more elements. Like think of a black jar with, you know, the angel on it or something. Like,
yeah.
it'd be sick.
Once they come with this mood board that they're taking stuff from everywhere.
Yeah.
That's, in a way, it's so vague and it's easy to fall in love with a mood board that isn't going to reflect the final output.
Yeah.
Because a mood board is a mood board. It's like kind of this stuff, or like we love these
Like the
colors.
direction.
Is
Yeah.
it? Yeah, and that direction can be very vague. I mean, Vanessa with her company, she worked with a great branding agency actually, but they couldn't. I don't want to like put thoughts into your head.
That's what I'm so scared of is, but it wasn't you. It was I've already been.
Yeah.
Especially because they're giving me two. So I'm like, I want the two. I was telling Jed about this. I want the two to be good enough, even if they're very different, for me to be like, okay, I can refine either of these and I would be happy in the end.
Yeah.
Instead of like they give me two and I don't like one and I have to go with the other. And
Yeah, so there's a
immediately
two bads. Yeah,
exactly. I don't want that feeling. So I just want to make sure that they have everything they need to give me two really good options, even if they're completely different. Yeah. Even if they're really hard for
They look cooler from the far.
But for me, I'm like,
Yeah.
all I see is there's some improvements to be made. Like there's some room for improvement.
Well, then maybe that's where you should be working. Like, okay, let these guys do their thing, and then when they come back, you can choose. Like, oh, I like that part. We can
Yeah.
inject that. Oh, let's change the font a bit.
Yeah.
Or oh, let's restructure the packaging a little bit.
Yeah.
Take the good stuff. You don't have to scrap it.
No, for sure. Yeah, and I don't want to. Like we've built something that clearly works.
Yeah.
Next time I come back, I'll be here for like 10 hours.
Oh yeah.
Getting tatted.
Brother. Best
Thanks
of
so
luck
much,
with
man.
that.
I
Yeah.
appreciate all your input, your suggestions. Yeah, you're just
I
like
wish I could be more helpful.
your brand is on point. So
Whenever you get something from them, send me. I'm curious.
Yeah.
And if you want
Yeah.
me 2 cents on whatever, then just text me that.
awesome, man. Sounds good. So like I mentioned in the last vlog, we are rebranding Forte. It's not going to be a crazy change, but the next evolution of the Forte branding. So I'm talking to a lot of creative people right now who are great at branding, who have a great brand, whether it's a product or a personal brand online. And that's why I went to see my friend Oscar Akermo, the best tattoo artist you will ever see. Honestly, like, check out his work. He did 90% of my leg, and it would be hard for me to get tattooed by anybody else besides Oscar. He's just a legend. So we went to his studio, and I was just asking him his thoughts on Forte right now as a brand, his thoughts on what we could improve, what we should change, and he raised some great questions. It was, yeah, just great to get some creative talk with him and understand how he looks at branding and how he looks at positioning. And yeah, he's just a really brilliant mind. So I'm trying to do that with a few people before we decide fully what direction we're going into with Forte. All right, so we're at Zara now. I'm shooting a video for the main channel. Come shop with me in New York City, which kind of crazy that I've never shot this video ever before. But since it's a transitional period going into spring, figured I'd do that for the main channel. It'd be a cool video to do and show you how I think about shopping for a different season and switching up my closet. So that's what we're doing. And I figured start at Zara just because they have so many options. It's crazy, you can get anything.
Wanna get a mansion, a jacuzzi, a theater to watch my movies, couple whips and lots of fancy things. The kids they call the Goonies. I see the future, crystal ball, mirror, mirror hanging on the wall. Who the flyest white boy of them all?
Look at the fit.
That's that for my boy.
Suit supply. Suit supply?
Yeah.
Tom Snyder. Yeah. Jedi.
Oh, what's going on, brother?
What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Todd Ford.
Okay. All right, I gotta work on. I have a little extra something that I.
Yeah. No, but this kind of.
It's nice. I just shot with Dan. I have like a few things in there, but I'm like.
Yeah. Let's go get a coffee.
Yeah, buddy, right?
Yeah. Have you been?
I haven't. My back hurts. I'm getting old.
Well, let me show you ball.
Have you been?
Oh my God, it's my local spot.
Oh, I thought you said you'd never been.
No.
Oh, you asked me if I'd ever been.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Fucking, you can if you go horizontal, you can swivel it.
Yeah.
Dude, this thing.
On the go, that's perfect.
If you're gonna put this in, use my affiliate link, please.
Yeah, literally.
And it's nice and thin too.
It's nice and this extra slim one. You can like pop this into a oh no,
Like an actual tripod.
Actual tripod fucking opens up.
Yeah.
Yo, this thing is fire. Get it.
The place is a 7-day race is about you. Like an imagine feel these things. I don't want you. If there was something I could do for you, I would.
Thanks, buddy.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers,
bud.
It's like coffee meets like protein shake.
Like dessert.
Heck yeah.
It's desserty for sure.
It's kind of ridiculous.
No, it's air conditioning rain. This is New York. Actually, it might be raining. Never mind. I think it's raining, dude.
That's great.
Cool.
That's New York. We're doing a video where we do a fit check. Marcel's gonna put his camera on that side. I'm gonna put my camera on this side. And it's one of those just cool, like, vibey videos that you just see someone putting the phone down, doing a fit check, and then we're gonna bump into each other and we'll swap fit checks into each other's camera. Marcel had the idea, so let's see how it looks.
Look. That's the frame. 2, 1. I think we gotta move quicker. 3, 2, 1. Okay. It works. I think if we got a little bit more cloud cover,
Right.
the lighting it's a little hot.
It's hot. That's like
Alex, when it comes to hiring a branding agency to rebrand or evolve, what is most important to you? Repackaging your products to what works in retail or staying true to the brand that you've already built? So maintaining brand identity is a non-starter for us. We have to do that, right? That's really important to me, and I want to make sure that Forte continues to have the same ID. But the second objective is definitely to improve our packaging in stores, just because on shelves, we don't want to look anything like Old Spice, like Duke and Dexter, the guys that are next to us right now, those brands. But we also want to make sure that we do communicate the product benefits, that customers that maybe don't know who we are, guests from Target that are walking down the aisle and don't know Forte, understand why we are better, why we are more premium, why they should buy Forte instead of these other brands. So number one, brand identity, and then number two is shelf design.
Honestly feels so good to be outside again, enjoying New York City, because honestly we couldn't be outside before. It was just so cold. I have a call with my business partner Brian in just about 15 minutes. We're gonna go over the business to see how everything is going. So far the Target feedback's been really good, velocity's been strong, and we're now pushing a new offer that starts next week for a buy one get one free. So basically you buy the two products at Target and we'll reimburse you for one. That goes live next week. We're throwing a bunch of ad spend behind that offer, sending people to a landing page, and I'm going to be pushing it obviously organically on my socials as well as Forte socials. So we're cooking there. We have a new display tray that we're working on that's going to go live in July at Target, so our products are going to sit on top of a display shelf. So that's going to look so much better. I can only imagine the amount of sales that's going to drive. And in general, we have a lot going on. You know, it's been such a good beginning of the year so far. It's April, and in the past 3 months we've done a lot, and I'm excited for where we're going. Besides that, the boys going to Coachella next week, so that's going to be really fun. Probably not going to shoot anything there, to be honest. I'm just gonna enjoy it and try to get as much work done before so I can actually unplug while I'm there. So let's hop on this call and see what's going on with the biz.
What's the deadline for this?
I think ideally as soon as possible, just like everything else. One thing I did want to ask you though, to close the loop on that, is about the barber. What are your thoughts? Should I just tell him, hey, we just don't have the inventory right now, or do you want to give it a shot? He's going to create really great content that we will be able to use in terms of great looking models, great looking hairstyles and haircuts and transformations that won't be like, here's a haircut, more like here's how I styled with Forte. I already gave him that explanation that we're not looking for just content, we're looking for sales.
It's just unfortunate because like there are many good ideas. This is one of them. It's the wrong time.
Yeah.
The reason why I say that is to make this work, it requires a very close feedback loop. That also needs to integrate with all the other moving parts related to advertising.
I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I awoke, I spent that on a necklace. I told God I'll be back in a second. Man, it's so hard not to act reckless. To whom much is given, much is tested. Get arrested, guess until he get the message. I feel the pressure under more scrutiny. And what I do, act more stupidly. Bought more jewelry, more Louis V. My mama couldn't get through to me. The drama, people suing me. I'm on TV talking like it's just you and me. I'm just saying how I feel, man. I ain't one of the Cosbys, I ain't go to Hill, man. I guess the money should've changed them. I guess I should've forgot where I came from.
I just got the design options for the shelf tray that we're gonna have at Target, which is exciting because this is gonna change the entire brand experience when you walk through an aisle and see our product for the very first time, or maybe you're a fan of the brand, a customer already, and you just wanna look for Forte. It just makes it a lot easier to find it and changes completely the way that people will see our brand. Right now, I'm not gonna lie, you look at Forte and it just doesn't look that good on shelf. Like we don't have a display tray, we don't have a back wall design, so it just looks, let's just say it's not the best brand experience that I think we could provide to our customers. And with this, that changes. This just brings our brand to the forefront. We're also on the top shelf of Target, which means it's just gonna be a lot more visible. So let me show you, I have 3 options here. I'm actually curious to know which one you guys would choose. I already chose mine, but I wanna know in the comments if you like option 1, 2, or 3. So this is option 1. This is what it's going to look like. Men's Hair Care by Alex Costa, the name of the product, and then just one short sentence about what the product actually does. So for example, chrome clay, strong hold and matte finish, styling cream, fur hold, and hair flow, right? And then the logo right here on the right. Now, don't mind the depth of the tray. I don't like how it's hiding some of the clay and the styling cream here, for example. So we're gonna adjust that. What's gonna happen is once we get the final designs into the supplier will create a prototype, and I'm actually gonna bring it over to Target, place it on the shelf, place the products in there, make sure everything fits, and then it'll go into production. This is option 2. Option 2, again, name of the product, we have the description of what it does, the logo, Men's Hair Care by Alex Costa, but we have the black on top, white in the bottom here. It just creates a little bit more depth, more texture. It changes it up so it's not just a black piece of cardboard, I guess. So I like this. I think this looks really good. And then we have option 3. Option 3, we have just inverted, basically. So white on top, black in the bottom, and it looks really clean, looks great. I just feel like if we're doing well already now, without this display tray, I really do think that we'll see a bump in July as soon as we launch this into stores. It just changes, like I said, the entire brand experience, and it's more the way that I envision Forte anywhere. You know, not just on a shelf, on any shelf. It needs to be presented in a specific way because I love this brand and I care about it so much, and I just want to make sure that people see this for what it is, a premium hair care brand that will elevate your style, make sure that you look your best, and we put a lot of attention into details. So when I saw the shelves at Target, I wasn't super stoked because it felt like we didn't do it properly. It just wasn't the right appeal, the right visuals. And now with this, that changes everything. So I'm really excited for July and for this big change.